Hey kiddos, hope you're having a great day, great week, great everything. Hope everything's going well for you. Today we are going to move on to a new learning target. So this is our sixth learning target of this unit. This is a very long unit, so make sure you're keeping up with your notes, looking back over them every once in a while to stay on top of stuff. Our next learning target is I can solve equations with radicals. So we've been solving equations forever. You've done that in math classes since like 5th grade. So solving equations, essentially we're trying to solve for x. So the only difference is we're adding in that radical element. So we'll have to do a lot of squaring and cubing and things like that to undo radicals, but it's nothing that you haven't seen before. So it shouldn't be too bad. This is a one-day learning target, so make sure you are completing both the video and the assignment if you are someone that is working at home today. So to title our notes, we can call it Solving Radical Equations. Okay, so essentially we're just trying to get x by itself. We've done that forever. Example number 1, it's going to be 3 radical x plus 3 equals 15. Also, I don't know if I've said this before or not, but make sure you're very careful about what is under your radical. Make sure you're not drawing this line way over here and it goes over everything, because that's not correct. Make sure it's just going over what you want it to go over and everything else is written out neatly to the side. So for this, we want to solve this equation and we want to get x by itself. So the first thing we're going to have to do is deal with this 3. So we're going to minus 3. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other. That's going to give us 3 radical 3. 15 minus 3 is going to give us 12. And then we want to deal with the x last, so we're going to have to deal with this 3. This 3 is being held on by multiplication to this radical, so the opposite of multiplication is division. And then we're going to have radical x equals 4. So this is the part where it might look a little bit different. So in order to get x by itself, if it's in a radical, you're going to have to square both sides if our index is 2. So when you square a square root, those are going to cancel out. You're going to be left with x. And then you're going to square 4, or whatever's on this side. 4 squared is going to give us 16. So I guess the number one rule to take away from today is to get rid of a square root, you square it. Well, let me rewrite that. To get rid of a square root, you're going to square it. To get rid of a cubed root, you're going to cube it, and so on and so forth. Because remember, if we did way back when, probably the very first learning target is we can rewrite things such as, that'll just confuse you. Let me stop there. So essentially we want to know the square root of what is 4. We know that 16 is a perfect square, so the square root of 16 is going to give us 4. So the main takeaway is that how you get rid of radicals is by raising it to the power of its index. So for 2, we're going to have x plus 3 all under the radical equals 5. So for this one, there's nothing to move, add or subtract or multiply or divide. The first thing we have to do, and pretty much the only thing we have to do, is take care of this radical. Our index is 2, so we're going to square it. What you do to one side, you do to the other. That's going to cancel out that, and we're going to be x plus 3 is going to equal 25. Then I'm able to subtract my 3 over, and I'm going to get x equals 22. And as always, if you don't think you did something right, plug it back into the original and see if you get the answer you're supposed to get. All right, another example. 3 is x plus 2 equals 8. So we're going to have to subtract our 2. That's going to give us radical x plus 2 equals 6. We have an index of 2, so we're going to square it. and that's going to give us x plus 2 equals 36. Subtract our 2 over, x is going to equal 34. This is a rather short one today, short video. I'm sure you all are heartbroken over that. We'll do one more example. So this one is going to be the cubed root of 2x minus 4 equals 2. Our index is a 3, so we're going to have to raise this to the third power or cube it. That's going to cancel that out. We're going to be left with 2x minus 4 is 2 to the third power is going to be 2 times 2 times 2, which is going to give us 8. I don't know why I wanted to use my calculator on that. We're going to add 4. 2x is going to equal 12. Divide by 2. X is going to equal 6. So this one is one of our quote-unquote easier learning targets. That's why it's only a one-day learning target. So make sure you're taking good notes, you're completing your assignment, you're asking questions if you have them. Other than that, I think you all should be good for today. Hope you all have a lovely day, and be sure to be productive, stay on top of your assignments, and I'll see you when I see you. Have a great day.